What's happening, Champion Squad? Welcome your beautiful faces back to the channel. Hope everyone is enjoying Season 7 so far. And today I'm bringing you the first coaching series of Season 7. This is long overdue. And if you guys happen to be new to the coaching series, this is essentially reviewing subscribers' gameplays, pointing out mistakes, and giving them advice on what I would do rather in these situations. Let's go ahead and leave our little watermark. Awesome, and now we dropped a like on the video, so we should be good to go. Alright, what color should we pick for today's video? We always do red. Let's try and do sort of navy, aquamarine blue. Let's do that. Okay, so he is going to be playing Wraith. Our team composition, we're looking at Lifeline, Wraith, and Horizon. A lot of you guys have been asking, what are the best legends for rank this split? Who's going to work most effectively? And I have quite a few combinations, actually. There's not like a set 3 characters for the map Olympus because it's so big. There's many different playstyles you can approach it with. Now, the setup they have here is decent. It's not the best, though. They don't have any characters to be able to reset themselves. You know, if they're getting third-partied, if you have a Gibby, that's going to come absolutely huge with that reset dome. So not too much support characters here in terms of holding other teams off. You don't have a bank to smoke out crosses, so rotations will be a little bit tough. I'm curious to see how they play it. I want to move this. Where should I put this thing? We can put it right here in this corner. So they're going to States. Not a bad drop choice. It's a little bit hot here. Very populated area, and if you're landing with multiple teams here, it's not going to be the best look for you unless you have a crafter, and in this case they don't have a crafter at this location. I typically like to land here if I'm playing pubs. You know, this is how you're going to get your high kill and high damage games, going to States or Oasis. Now, if you're landing here in ranked, you really got to be careful, especially when it comes to those diamond lobbies. If you land contested here, you're not going to get the most loot, and most times you're going to end up bailing off with a trident, take a balloon out. You're going to be in shambles throughout the entire game when you're trying to rotate. You're just looking for scraps at that point. So when you're landing here, you can go here. You just got to be aware of who's going to come with you. Are you contested? Yes or no? And then how many teams? I would only land here if maybe one team was contested with me. When it comes to 2 teams, I'd rather pass, get the safer loot approach, and go from there. So it looks like they got lucky enough. They're not contested. They're going to go ahead and fully loot this place, and I will catch you guys when they get their first fight. Making a rotation here to Oasis. Let's see what's going on. Again, another high populated area. Oh, that Octave wasn't playing? Oh my goodness, feels bad, man. So that's one down on the squad. 2v3 situation. Good shots. Nice. Oh, self-res. That might be the last one on the team. If not, there's one left. Now, I'm not sure if that guy's fighting a whole squad or just one person. I think it was just one right there. The last one on their team, yeah. So no third parties going on right now. Nice and clean squad wipes here. And I apologize for the quality of the video. It's only 720p. That's why I always recommend if you guys are sending in footage, but I definitely prefer 1080. It's going to help you guys out when you're watching these games. So let's take a look at his weapon combo since he has it out right now. This looks to be his loadout through the entire game. He's running an R99 Volt, dual SMG, and on the map Olympus, sometimes you can get away with it. You know, other times, based on where the zone closes and all that, you're not going to really want to be running 2 SMGs. That's why I always try to run at least 1 AR or, you know, a G7 Scout, maybe triple take. Get one of those long range weapons on you, and then you can run an SMG. You'll be good for every situation possible. Now, this guy just found a gold G7 Scout, and I made a video on this, and this thing is an absolute monster. If you guys ever find a gold G7, leave it in the comments down below, actually. What's your favorite gold weapon for this season? Mine has to be either the Scout or the Wingman. Wingman more for pubs, Scout more for, you know, competitive. But this G7 is going to go absolutely huge. Now he has a better setup. Dropped the R99. Now he's running a Scout and a Volt. This is exactly what I was looking for. And this is arguably one of my favorite combos of Season 7. What is better, Volt or R99? And for me, it's sad to say it, but it has to be the Volt. The mid-range consistency on it is so much better than the R99. Now, close range, don't get me wrong. R99 has that faster reload speed. I'd rather have a gun that's a little bit more accurate, that's more consistent with the shots. That way, I'm not going to let my team down if I choke any random shots here and there. But I don't know why he's running the 2 times on the Volt. For me, I like running the Classic or the Hollow, or maybe even Iron Sight. Alright, so as they're rotating here, not a bad start to the game. A little bit on the slower side. He's got 1 kill points, and as they say, you want to have around like 1 to 3 kill points, bringing yourself into endgame. That should be absolutely fine. You don't need to worry about getting your max KP before top 5 or anything like that. You could do that if you want to be on the safe side, but it gets risky when you do that, and especially in those D3 and above lobbies. 1 to 3 kill points is absolutely fine. Then you can position yourself for end zone. Unless you need loot. You know, if you need loot, you need some batteries, maybe go to a crafter, take on a third party fight, do something like that. Yeah, they got people in front of us. Let this clip play out.
Half gone, half left.
Singularity deployed. Find your car keys.
Target over there. Reloading.
Grenade! Taking a wee bit of damage. Shields recharging. Rolling it on top of us.
Reloading.
Reload. Rockstar.
Wow. Great fight. Absolutely phenomenal. Barely took any damage there. And it looks like you're going off with the 2 times. I mean, by all means, use it 2 times. If it works for you, go for it. But for me, personally, again, like I said, I love running that 1 times, maybe even iron sights with the Volt. But you guys are absolutely kitted now. You got 4 batteries, red Evo. Loadout is looking clean. Ready for endgame, basically. This is it. This is where you're going to get your max KP. Only 7 squads left. Take a look at that. They got a res right in front. Just got to be careful here. You don't want to get too fully invested. You have your KP. You can get third-partied really easily here, just like you did to the team that was on top of height here. But overall, great fight there.
We should go here. Forget that. Reloading.
Got him.
So it looks like they killed the kid that res. Is there one more? Yep. Good shots. 60 HP bang.
Another soft landing. Reloading.
Beautiful.
We downed another.
Oh, there's one more to the right. Yep. Nice.
Hostile close. Reloading.
Okay, so that was a full 3-man team after that res there, and now you guys are absolutely set. I mean, you got 1 kill, 4 assists, that's 5 KP. You get maxed out at 5 again. You don't really need to be doing anything, maybe just holding some dominant positioning here. Now you guys have all the loot you need. You don't need anything. Look at all this loot. Wowzer. So we brought out the map here. I want to take a look at the zone positioning here. They're not in zone. They do have to make a rotation. Not too many squads up. 4 squads left, so a few of them must be already rotated position for end zone. They can make quite a few rotations here. They can go from inside. They can go from up top right or swinging left, you know, wide left. Not a bad choice. And when you're in this kind of position here, you want to focus and plan for the future, right? So when you get to, let's say if you're rotating from the right side, where can you position yourself? How good is your positioning here? How good is your positioning here as well as here? Now, if you're coming from the left, you got that highway. Not much cover though, but you do have height. And then you can also wide left, go up from top here. That'll be a dominant spot to come in from. But again, not too many squads alive, so I doubt they're going to get held out by a team. So we'll see how it plays out.
Throw my grenade out. A wee quick heal. 1 minute. Ring's pretty close.
Reloading.
Close to the ring. 30 seconds left.
Pulling it on top of us. Keep moving or we're meant.
10 seconds to the ring. It's close at least.
Okay, not some bad shots there. Nothing really happened. Team tried to fight them. They bailed off. They didn't want to take the risk. And actually, when that team started bailing away from you guys, they were getting third party from down under. That's even worse. Here in this situation, you had about 2 teams next to you. You're not in zone. Now they can hold you out if you try to rotate left, wide left, what we were talking about before. So now you have 2 options. You can go in from the straight center. You can go in from the little caustic home. That's what I like to call it. That red room, that little hallway. Or you can wide right and wrap that way. You still got a little bit of time. You just got to go immediately. Now in that situation, I would have never took the fight here. Here, I would have never took the fight. As soon as you started making an aggressive play on them, but you heard the third party fighting them,
Ring's pretty close.
right there. None of your teams are shooting. They're fighting another team now. Now, it's best to rotate maybe through that caustic tunnel. And you can actually hold this team out. If you go in through this tunnel right to the... This is the little tunnel I'm talking about. There's a doorway there. You can get inside that red tunnel. Especially when you hear two teams fighting over here. You don't want to be mess around with all that. You can get unlucky. You'd rather rotate early because that third-party team doesn't know you guys are here. So you can sneak in right behind them, gate them out right around right here. And you'll be positioned in next zone. Now let's see how they rotate though. Because they're most likely going to have to take a fight if they don't want to wrap around that deep right side. Yep, they're going from bottom. And this is where a team was. Yep, hold them out. Just rotate over. Perfect. You don't even need to fight that there. Zone's closing. Let them be in shambles. That lifeline's in shambles over there. She's got to rotate. Look how hard Zone's hitting. She's going to go down. Yep. Unfortunate. You do have port, though. You can try to port her in. Oh, they're sending. Good shots. Beautiful. There's no audio. Last one, right? Simple. Nice squad wipe. There you go. Rotate and hold out. You don't want to be the team fighting in zone, being the last one to rotate. You did a perfect job here, rotating early, holding them out, let them fight in storm, right? So you're sitting on top. You got a nice head glitch. And I talked about this before. When you get high grounds like this, you can use this head glitch right here. If you crouch down exactly where you're standing and you crouch, you have a really good angle looking downwards at the team, rotating in from zone. They have to come in from zone. So they're already in shambles. Black hole goes out. Phenomenal squad wipe there. I don't know if you have enough time to make a port for that lifeline. Let's see what happens. I'm actually curious. Can you make a port or she's going to die out? Now she's done for. That zone is ticking. No way. I mean, at that point, you can only res at a mobile res beacon. And check these bodies. Hope for there's a beacon here. I doubt it. And they still have to rotate for next zone. 3 squads left. They need to loot quick and position. At this point in time, you have 2 left on your team and only 2 other squads left. You need to start playing zone and getting really close to it and start listening and sound hoarding when they start to fight. You need to have a nice third-party opportunity here to third-party that team because you don't know how many teams have how many players up. It could be 2 full teams. They're actually fighting right now. Yup, look at there's a knock. They got to go. You can't be messing around like this. Right here, bail the scene and try to third-party that. They go for banner, but again, I don't think you can res anywhere near here. Unless they want to craft one. Yeah, but they're fighting. That's a second knock. Yeah, they got to go in that right away. Watson is shook. She got scared. She opened the package. She bailed that. There's a PK on there. Okay. They're getting flanked. Nice. All right. Squad v squad. Got a nice full heal going. I hear more than 1 footsteps right now. So guaranteed 2 people. And they have a sniper. But you guys have zone right here. You guys don't really need to rotate anywhere. You can actually hold them out. They're flanking you guys. Oh, you didn't hear that? He's up top. He's up there. He's up there. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I heard him right behind you. I heard him climb something. So he... Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let's play this. Oh my god. Ride. Get a quick phase out. Take a bat. Your teammate needs to send some shots at that bloodhound. Oh, there's an octane. Oh no. Beautiful. The bloodhound's behind you guys. What is your teammate trying to finish? Teammate's got to look behind. Yep. Dang, the PK's hitting for nothing. There's the last one. Nice. Simple. Let's go. GG's. That bloodhound almost had it. If he would have knocked you with that little sneaky play he made climbing up in that corner, oh my goodness, that could have went south very badly. So 15 squad kill game, not bad at all. 8 kills, 1600 damage. What a match. Lifeline, on the other hand, a little bit of a choppy game for her, but she can step it up next game. You never know. Everyone has bad games. So overall, great game. Not too many things I needed to point out there. Just make sure, you're rotating early. You had everything you need. When you get to those higher lobbies, you can't afford to rotate late like that. There's going to be teams holding you out. Remember, if you guys want your video featured in the next coaching series video, just follow my Twitter, link down in the description below. Drop me a follow, then DM me with the link of the YouTube video, and make sure it's a full game from Legend Select to Stat Board, and I don't really want to have mic audio included. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and as always, this has been your boy Sultan. I'm signing off. Peace.
All I want is